I'm here with Nina Pullella, who started Wild Women Collective when she joined Wellness Pro Academy. So I'd love for you just to talk about what is happening in your club and what is happening for you in your business. So either you want to start with, because we're here at a live members event.
So what I'm realizing is one of my core values is freedom. And I've known that. What this workshop has helped me to get to the core, the true essence, the 20% of the 20%.
Yeah.
And how this freedom core value is now in my business with the Wild Women Collective. The Wild Women Collective is giving me so much freedom to actually bring my truest essence to my community and giving me the freedom that I've always wanted in my business and the freedom actually to express myself in a way that I never really thought I would have the guts to do. And it's still weaving, it's still unraveling, and the layers are still pulling off, because you are such a great model of just being truly yourself and really not giving a crap about what other people think. And it's a beautiful model. Yeah. So freedom, my truest essence, and bringing that to my club. And we've been talking a lot about and how when you're in Dharma, play is in the work, right? And so, yeah, that's a big breakthrough that I've had so far.
That's really cool. I've just loved seeing your creativity with your club and bringing women into ritual, which is so needed. It's the medicine, and seeing you in your medicine woman, seeing you in the maturation of you as medicine woman. So when you look out, even 5-10 years of growing, of where now this Wild Women Collective is brand new. It's you're a year in for learning the model. You're 7 months into kicking it off. Your members are loving it. I've seen the photos. They're getting results. I'm just seeing the creativity. So now when you look at that, clubs grow in membership, and they grow in the commitment of the members to each other and the direction that they can grow together. Where do you see now, as you're starting to maybe, and this might be kind of a provocative question of pushing your vision out 5-10 years of what it could do, and both in terms of you, the business side and the revenue side, and then the experience and your dharma of being able to transform people's lives and relationships?
Well, I think one thing that you really pushed me to do was to make my club local and a hybrid, right, of doing things partially online, which brings a lot of ease to meeting regularly and having that in-person connection. And that has been the little key juice that everybody wants. It's that's what sets it apart. And so when I think about the future, I know that I will never get rid of that piece. And maybe that looks like expanding out of it. And if it does, it would definitely be offering these kinds of retreats that we're doing, because this is my first time with you in person, meeting you in real life.
Yeah, and doing the we model the way here at Club Thrive and Wellness Pro Academy. So you get to come to our member event in this hybrid online, and
right. So even if it's not that we all live in the same community, we still get to come together, and we're doing the things that we're teaching, that you're teaching, and that we're doing online, but we're doing it together and in full focus, right? There's no distraction. There's no mailman knocking at the door, responsibilities that we have to do, partner coming home, distractions. It's we are just here, fully in it. And there's just so much. I mean, I don't know how much work this would be online that we're getting done in 3 days.
Yeah, or if even possible.
If even possible, right? Because I didn't know what to expect.
Right?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
There's so many pockets. You make use of every moment here. It's very intentional and spacious, but directed, right? And that I wasn't expecting. I really...
Yeah, right. It's you haven't gone, it's you can't even really figure it out. The mind, if it hasn't experienced it, it's just a bunch of words.
Yeah, I'm breakthrough. Okay, I'm gonna have a breakthrough. About what? I don't know. And now I'm because we are you come with your core issue or critical issue or whatever you want to work, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper to the core. And that's where the breakthrough is, right? And you're being supported, and you're getting the reflection from the other members, and there's so many other people here that are brilliant as well. And so I've gotten so much just from reflections from others.
And what are you learning in terms of leading with a collaborative, because I'm also modeling the way with this leading with a collaborative leadership structure, or a collective leadership structure. So what are you getting a hit on that you can apply to Wild Women Collective?
Well, first of all, it's just like pure authenticity and just showing up like truly just not overthinking it, right? It's just like you just show up as yourself and you just open your home so graciously and your time and so graciously and your energy so graciously, and inspires me to go further and how much more authentic can I be, and maybe where am I trying a little bit too hard to be the leader, and to just let's relax, we're doing this together, right?
Yeah.
So that piece, and then the boldness and the fierceness and the directness.
The collie.
Yes, the collie.
Shit, collie.
Yes, I tend to be like the mother and nurture and hold and compassion, very hard, right? And that's great, but that is not what we need all the time. And so being a bit more bold in my approach, and it's like, if it comes to me, if I think of just say it, it's okay. It's all right. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Does that upset you? Let's talk about it. It's all good.
Yeah. Let's mix it up a little.
Yeah.
In light of a much greater outcome.
Of course. Yes. Because you're the channel, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you got to just let it flow. And trust that that's the message that the member needs to hear. Yeah.
And if we go to we already, as the pro, have a result that the member wants, so then we know how we got here. So when we're called to that more fierce, direct, or collie, type energy that we can trust in our experience.
Well, and that's the other thing, is the embodiment that I would say, right? It's like being fully embodied. And we're here in your space, like witnessing,
Yeah.
Like,
there's no show, there's no act, there's no makeup.
Like, you talk about your hanging bar and how you're in the kitchen and then you just hang, and then I'm like, oh, we're in Kate's kitchen and that's the hanging bar and here she is hanging. Like, truly, right? Like, just teaching, just as a natural way to be together so we can hang around, literally. The little things, right? Or like, how to kind of organize the family to be doing things. Like, I'm seeing your notes because I hear you say, like, write it on the board in the kitchen. And I'm like, that's her board in the kitchen. And this is how she's helping to get her family on the same page. Right? So it's this like peeling back the veil a bit and seeing inside of your world. It's just like, oh, this is totally possible. That your transparency with Wild Women Collective will be in service of their transformation, just like my transparency with Club Thrive and Wellness Pro Academy is in service of the transformation of the members. So there doesn't need to be so much veiling or so much behind the curtain. Hierarchy, the guru, no, we don't want that.
Well, I've just been absolutely thrilled at your ability to take action, your experience coming in already as a seasoned business owner, and understanding that business is business and a process is a process, and being able to put the structure in the process and follow the steps and get your club launched with members that are paid and really kick it off. So I just applaud you for the work that you've done in business.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for being my midwife of the Wild Women Collective, because she would not be here without you. No way, no how. Yes, so you are the midwife.
And for the other wellness pros that are really struggling, and because you were in the consult mode, I mean, your other business was thriving, but in your Ayurvedic practitionership, in that Ayurvedic consultation business model, because a lot of people are, they've heard of me, especially in the Ayurveda world or the yoga world, and they just can't bite the bullet of investing. There's too much risk associated, and they're not used to investing in business. They're used to investing in more advanced modality type skills.
Right.
Which are really fun for them as healer and rewarding and deep work, but not helping them get into a structure that really can grow to support them in terms of finance and wealth, but also in terms of a structure that can actually guide clients to commitment, investment, results. So what advice do you have for those Ayurvedic practitioners?
Well, if you want people to invest in you, you have to invest in yourself first. And it's all relative, right? It's like how much you invest in yourself is relative to what you're going to gain back.
And how much do practitioners invest in business versus in modality?
How much do they invest in business?
Because like Wellness Pro Academy, they're investing in their business.
Yeah.
Like, and we do some modality training. Like, we'll
I
teach
see.
you how to coach, and you'll learn primal habits from me if you want. Not, you don't have to, but like you can learn more modality stuff. But really, the only reason you're in Wellness Pro Academy is to learn the club model, to change your business model, and to put it into action in real time. Like feet to the fire. Like your business is gonna change. Your sales skills are gonna change. Like you're gonna get bigger checks. Right, but you have to take these actions. So investing in that can be so challenging.
Yeah.
You know, and I think for you it was relatively easy because you already knew that if someone else has a better business system from your other business, like it's just a faster path. So like, why delay results? But for people that haven't done that, like your typical Ayurvedic practitioners that are like, I don't want to invest. You know, I don't want to invest $13,000 in Wellness Pro Academy or $1,200 a month, roughly. What advice do you have for them?
I did it the long and hard way with my other business. And if I could go back and do it again and get the support and the cheat codes, I would do it. It was not worth the burnout, like real serious burnout. And so that's why I was very problem aware, as you say, coming into this. I knew that I needed a new structure, something that was more fulfilling for me, as well as for me personally and financially, right? Because I knew that the exchange of my time for money, right, this hourly thing is just not sustainable. It's okay, but not.
It's not a business. It's not a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it was working for me, because I had my other business. But I knew that there was dharma there for me, and I needed to go bigger. And when I found you and I saw your business model and I saw your visionary skills, I just knew in my gut that you were the one that was gonna have the support and the cheat codes, as I'm kind of calling. And I knew that is priceless, absolutely priceless. Because I don't even know how to imagine where I would be with this without you. Really, truly, you know, in 1 year, it's beyond my wildest dreams of where, really, I really mean that. It's really, it's just beyond my wildest dreams. So it's priceless, you know, so how do you, I don't know, how else do you describe something that's priceless?
This will help someone listening be like, okay, I have to do it. It's not a question of do I know enough? It's not a question of, it's just, we have to learn business. And if we get the cheat codes, if we get the business in a box, if we get the coaching, someone to be able to see where we're not doing the thing that we need to do next, then we can actually have a business that's beyond our wildest dreams. And for me, that's like when I see Wild Women Collective or I see Tarna's Honey Club, like I see people's clubs and I see them working and functioning, and the Wellness Pro having something where they can actually have a real wellness business lifestyle where they can lead and they can live the life that they want to live financially. It's like, wow, thank gosh you didn't go down that practitioner route where you couldn't figure it out and then we lose a practitioner, because that's what's happening. We just keep losing the practitioners because they won't study the business side. Yeah, and I just onboarded a new member, and what she said to me was, this is everything I've been looking for in one place. And I thought, oh my gosh, because these are all of my favorite things in one place. I just get to make this awesome community, you know, that is like all of my favorite parts of Ayurveda, all of my favorite parts of my own embodied experience. And all the Hawaiian plant wisdom and culture, like that, you bring people into the land. And the food, you know, it's like the cooking. And so it's like I brought all of these things together, and it's, no one else can do, right? Like, there's no competitors. No, because no one can compete with their thing. Because when you tap into your unique essence, all of us have that. There is no one that can replace you. No. And so that's why being in that authenticity and tapping into your truest essence, and that is, you see this in people. You see things, you've said things to me, you know, in just like 5 minutes of laser coaching that I'm like, that just blew my mind. She sees me, and so I can see. And then you see the way forward. You see the next step before maybe I can see it. Like I'm stuck here, right? Like with my onboarding, for example, I was like, I need a really
a really cool onboarding experience for my members. And you were like, you know what you should do? A kitchen makeover and I went, duh.
And it's so right there.
It's so simple.
It's so easy for you to do.
And accessible, right? But like you saw that.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
Sure, because I get to work with you in your unique essence with a model that I know works and in the stages of that, and then that's the fusion. And the same way you get to see that with your members. So you see the things for them where it's just so obvious, like whether it's the plant, whether it's the, you know, the person, whether it's the ritual, the practice, that, and then they're like, oh my gosh, like who could just know in a way that I can take action, and it's not too much and it's not too hard, and it's exactly
what you need to hear in that moment.
Yeah.
And then you build in the next moment and the next moment, the next moment. Yeah.
Awesome. Yay. Thanks for sharing. It's really helpful to the other practitioners out there to be able to hear your story and to feel something inside themselves that pulled them into becoming a practitioner to now being able to step into a business in integrity with their essence.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys. Hello, listeners. So I have created for the wellness pros out there who listen to this show, the Wellness Pro Launchpad, and I'll get you in for free. Just go to wellnesspro.academy /launchpad, LAUNCHPAD, Launchpad, and then just fill out the form and we'll get you right into this school classroom in here. And in the Launchpad, it's really cool. Like, you get to see yourself as the hero in the path of the wellness pro, and then your client's transformation and A to B, and your vibe and your brand, your investment story, and design the journey for your clients, patients, or students, and then how to price from results. So these lessons are super short. They're each about 10 minutes, and you'll have a reframe on how to launch and scale the next phase of your wellness career. So wellnesspro.academy /launchpad, and then and on the inside, if you really want to launch, you can, like, your next phase of growth as a wellness pro, then you can talk to me. See you soon.